and taking it past midfield and down the sideline he goes. This is storybook. An opening kickoff return for Damar Hamlin.
2nd and 17. Hamlin has time. Intercepted. Sauce Gardner's got it.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Sportorium. We are continuing our NFC record predictions, and we're going over the NFC South today. So let's jump right into it. Start with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. 8 and 9.
You're just partial to Atlanta because you have family there.
No, I don't know. I actually want to go and pull up who I have them beating now.
Please do, because we can talk about this all day long.
Yeah, this might be the biggest discrepancy of records.
You guys could go on.
Yeah, so I don't think Desmond Ridder is an NFL quarterback.
Amen.
That's basically it. Because
See,
they actually
have Bijan though.
Yeah,
so.
I actually think Bijan, like, we're not to bring fantasy into it, but he's getting drafted really high and he has a lot of hype. But I actually think he's going to live up to that hype. He will probably be that dude. Because you had Tyler Algier run for over 1,000 yards last year, and then you're putting a caliber player that is like miles above what Tyler Algier is. So I think he's going to be amazing.
You know what I think brings me back years, but Adrian Peterson on the Vikings. The team was but AP was always fantastic. Bijan, same thing. Team's going to be terrible. He's going to be amazing.
Yeah. But I mean, they had a pretty decent
they really did.
First, they traded for Jonnu, which I actually think that's pretty underrated because when Jonnu was good on the Titans, it was because of Arthur Smith. And then one of the main things was that they had secondary issues for years. Then they go out, trade for Jeff Okudah, sign Jesse Bates.
Yep.
And then Calais Campbell, Bud Dupree. Yeah, I mean, Jesse Bates is one of the best safeties in the league.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think 4? Like, this division's terrible.
It is really bad.
Saints, probably.
I don't even have them. They might be last in the division for me, actually.
I could tell you the teams I have them beating if you want to know.
I would love to know.
What are some teams that are like kind of shocking? Because like them beating
the only
Bucs.
One that's shocking is honestly like I have them beating the Saints once.
I could see that in division.
Like the game at Atlanta, yeah. And then the other ones are all teams that are just as bad, like the Panthers, Texans, the Commanders, Cardinals, Bucks, Bears. How many is that?
That would be if you have them sweeping. I think that's 8.
Oh, I have them beating the Bucks twice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that. So I don't think it's crazy.
They're not going to win all those 50-50 games. So I'll give you maybe they'll get 6.
Yeah,
maybe squeak out a 7, but highly.
They have like such. I mean, the schedules are. This division is just like terrible. So,
yeah, no, I agree with that. I wonder what the under/over is for their win.
I just thought they had they won 7 games last year, and like they got a better team. And I don't think it's that crazy to say 8 wins.
I don't think it's like
such a weak
super
division.
Crazy, but
because I think they got better. Like, and like I mean, the Bucks are gonna be worse. But we'll get into that too, obviously. So
yeah, I just really don't like Desmond Ridder. At all.
No,
I don't know. I like a lot of the players. Like I like Drake London a lot. I think Kyle Pitts will have a better year.
Yeah, because now they're gonna have Jonnu playing the role that Kyle Pitts has been doing, which is like an inline tight end for some reason. So that will probably free him up to like actually be the unicorn that he is. So I mean, I really wouldn't be that surprised if they are like, if they were an 8-win team, I'd be maybe a little bit surprised, but like the 6 to 7 range, I think is completely fair. I mean, even 8 is not crazy to say.
Who's the other quarterback?
Over unders 8.5.
Wow.
What the beep? I'll do it for you.
I'm gonna have to do under.
Taylor Heineke is the backup.
Oh, he'll be playing.
Damn. Yeah.
There's a very good chance for that.
Sure. Saints over under 9.5, Falcons 8.5, Panthers 7.5, and Bucks 6.5. That's crazy.
Well, Vegas clearly thinks that the Falcons are going to be pretty good.
Yeah, right.
I'm not. This is one of the teams where it's like, I don't think they're going to be like a 3-win, 4-win team, but it is hard to like give them games. Like I'm pretty sure I have them getting swept by the Saints, splitting with the Panthers and the Bucks, beating the Cardinals and like maybe the Commanders or something like that. But like the ones that you said are not crazy. Like, no, that's never going to happen.
The Saints is the only one probably like where you could argue that it's because I think the Saints are going to be good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Bijan's going to be a dog though. We could all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have CPAD still too, so
yeah. Go Vols.
They do, but he's old.
He is
old.
So.
But I mean,
and he took a step back last year. Well, on to they're bad. That's just what it is. But they got the rookie, Bryce Young. I think it's just going to take him time. Wait, don't they have a new head coach too? Right?
Yeah, Frank Reich.
Right? Rookie coach, rookie quarterback never works out. So,
yeah. Which it's actually really cool though because the Carolina Panthers' first ever starting quarterback was Frank Reich. So now he's back. Yeah, now he's back to coach the team.
All right.
But they had another like pretty damn good offseason. I like a lot of the stuff that they did. And they got weapons. I mean, Adam Thielen's old, but DJ Chark, they drafted Jonathan Mingo, got Hayden Hurst, Miles Sanders. I like
Bell.
Yeah, they got Von Bell as a safety. Yeah. I think they have good pieces. I think it just comes down to how long it's going to take Bryce Young to adjust.
Yeah. This team's going to be good in the future, though, for sure.
Yeah. It's similar to the Texans situation right now.
Yeah. They definitely have good pieces all around, good young pieces.
Yep.
So, future, yes. Immediate future, maybe not.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but I think they have a solid enough roster to win 6 games.
Yeah. At the same time, though, their future is kind of like fucked.
Why?
Because of the draft.
They
gave up how much?
They gave up a lot to get Bryce Young.
So that's where the Texans, like how we're talking about the future, Texans have a leg up because at least they have some draft picks.
Well, they also made that crazy trade for Will Anderson, so they basically gave up the same amount of stuff.
Okay.
So they're
maybe
still
the same boat.
Similar. I think that the Panthers gave up more, but they did because gave up DJ Moore and everything too. But still good young pieces, like especially the secondary. J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, C.J. Henderson, Jeremy Chin is a beast.
Yeah,
Xavier Woods, Von Bell, like they have very good pieces in the secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I even like their linebackers a lot, actually. Frankie Louvu was so good. Shaq Thompson, we know, has been good for forever.
Frank Louvu's good?
Yeah.
You didn't say that when he was on the Jets.
Because he wasn't. Nobody's good on the Jets.
Shut up.
And then they drafted Brandon Smith out of Penn State, who I actually like as well.
Okay.
And, obviously, Derek Brown's awesome. Brian Burns, one of the best edge rushers in the league. Mm-hmm. It's a solid roster. It's nothing special.
They still have Shaq Thompson or no?
Yeah.
He left. We did. And he's good. I like him a lot too.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So.
Yeah, nothing special, but solid team.
Yeah. Just so you know, back in 2012, when I started watching football, I almost picked the Panthers instead of the Jets.
Interesting.
Crazy, huh? Yeah. Cam
Newton
days and stuff.
Was that like his rookie year? Or no, his rookie year is 20. He was drafted in 2011. But they were so entertaining for those.
Yeah.
I love the Panthers. That was like around the
Luke Kuechly. That was like one of the jerseys I had.
Yeah. And who was they had Jonathan Stewart. Who's that other running back? They had like Mike Tolbert.
Oh yeah,
What's the dude with like the pink hair?
D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo Williams. I like D'Angelo Williams a lot too.
He was so good on the Steelers too.
Yeah, he was. But, he was mainly known for the Steelers, but those teams are so entertaining. 15-1.
And then choking in the Super Bowl with Cam Newton because he didn't want to get a fumble.
Dive on the ball.
What a sissy.
I'm very glad that
fell
happened,
off
though.
way too soon.
And now
he's still young.
Yeah, he's like, 30-something? Like low 30s.
Yeah.
It's because he got COVID.
Definitely. Cam Newton's 34 right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's not...
He just turned 34.
It's like they're not young for a quarterback, but like
but he fell off like 3-4 years ago.
He fell off like pretty soon after that Super Bowl loss.
Because then he got cut in like
next year,
2017 or 2018.
He got cut, and then he went to the Patriots and was like pretty bad there.
He was really bad there. And then he came back to the Panthers. Oh no!
Yeah, he got like a rushing touchdown.
And then he decided to never play football again because he's terrible.
And then now he's like trash talking like 17-year-olds at like a camp.
Dude, are you talking about the thing where it's like,
it's
like, I don't got a ring, but we don't have the same bank account or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
this team sucks. Get it off the screen.
That is true. This team is worse.
Take this off the screen.
Well, the only good thing that I could say is that they have nice throwback uniforms.
Yeah, and they got a Super Bowl recently, so that's really it.
They kind of sold their soul for a Super Bowl too, kind of.
Yeah. But their defense still has good pieces. There's a couple good pieces on offense too. I mean, obviously the receivers, but Rashad White is going to have a huge role this year with Leonard Fournette. This is the same thing, kind of like the Vikings and Cowboys, where you saw like the backup was probably better than the starter, and now they're getting a very big role.
Yeah. I was gonna say their defense isn't as like good as it was like when they obviously like won the Super Bowl. And it's like their offense is like struggled with Tom Brady last year. And it's like, what is Baker Mayfield gonna come in and do?
Well, that's one of the main things is it is the battle of bad between Baker and Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
And no matter who's the starter, they're going to be very bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you still have Evans and like Godwin, but they're going to be really bad.
Yeah. I don't think that, I mean, Evans and Godwin are obviously like a very, very good wide receiver duo. Don't think that's going to help any quarterback when they're that bad.
And the other reason is because Mr. Todd Bowles should not be a head coach.
Yeah, no, he's not a good head coach. He's not a good head coach.
When they beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, he was a genius.
Yeah. And then they
defensive coordinator. He's amazing as a defensive coordinator. Can't be a head coach.
I don't understand how like coaches are like that. How can you be so good at one thing and then like when you get more power, you're worse?
Yeah.
I don't know how, but he found a way.
He really did. Oof.
All right, can we stop talking about them? I hate them.
Yeah, next.
They're so bad. All right, so yeah, this is clear division winner. We all agree on that by a pretty decent amount.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to be as good as you guys think they are, though.
Really?
I think they're going to be pretty good. I think they could even win like 12.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be that surprised, but
I don't think they're similar to like the Jags for me. It's like this is like a lock for the division.
Yeah.
I don't see
I would
anybody
definitely say that.
Division.
They have they always have a good roster, but I don't know.
Well, is Kamara going to play this year?
He's going to play, but he's probably going to be suspended like 6 games.
Okay.
Is Michael Thomas going to play this year? Nobody knows that.
Yeah, true. Who else do they have at receiver?
Olave.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah,
he's good.
Very, very good. And then their wide receiver 3 is Rashid Shaheed.
Was that it? Didn't he have
nice
good like plays last year? Was that
he had like 2 or 3 games where he like went off
touchdowns.
Yeah, like probably around 100 yards. Yeah, he's pretty good, but then their tight ends are pretty good. Juwan Johnson, Foster Moreau.
Yeah,
he just got Jimmy Graham back, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. He's an idiot. He should have never left.
No,
he would have been Hall of Fame, maybe best tight end of all time. But nope.
Drew Brees should come back.
He probably should.
Right?
Yeah. No, it was actually so sad to see like the tail end of Drew Brees' career because he was just like his arm was not there.
Died.
His arm then was what Tua's arm is now. We're just it's a spaghetti noodle.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like looking at their schedule, they have a very easy schedule too. That's why I have them winning 11 games.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me at all. They have a very good defense too. Like their secondary is really good.
They got Honey Badger.
Yeah, and then
but he fell off a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely fell off a little. He's still like
a lot of it, but no.
Yeah, and like linebackers, obviously Demario Davis is really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just a solid all around roster. And then they get Brian Brzee. I forgot about that actually in the draft. O-line's good. Trevor Penning, we don't really know what he is yet, but I mean, it's a very good roster. It's just, was Derek Carr bad last year because he's bad, or were the Raiders just a dumpster fire?
I think they're
The Raiders dumpster fire. Yeah, because Derek Carr, he has been very, very good. He almost had an MVP season, and then he got hurt.
Yeah,
there's been years.
That was
where
like
he's,
5
up
years
there
ago,
in
though.
Passing yards.
Still, it doesn't.
Yeah, like he was up
got
there in
it.
passing yards really like recently.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of always is. Like he's always statistically pretty good.
He has a good arm too. Like his deep ball's nice.
Yeah, and I think that he is just gonna come back like he's just gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, he like that meme of him on the bench.
Yeah, the eyeliner on. Always looks like he's wearing eyeliner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's gonna just be pissed, and I think he's gonna have a very good year. I wouldn't be surprised if they are.
Dude, they have like one of the easiest schedules.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a terrible division.
Yeah,
So that helps. So yeah,
Yep.
I would say that like 11, 12 wins is probably their ceiling, but
Yeah.
he's, I think, definitely making playoffs. They could probably win a playoff game. It's gonna be tough because more than likely they're gonna play the Cowboys or the Eagles.
They'd be playing someone like good.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna be the 4 seed. I don't see what team would.
They got to be the 4.
Yeah, they'd have to be the 4 seed.
Yeah.
So I don't see them winning a playoff game at that point now, but I think they'll make it. Well, I know they'll make it. They're 100% winning the division. I would be shocked. This maybe even more than the Jaguars would be like more of a lock to me.
Yeah, I already bet them to win the division.
I probably would put money on it too.
The good thing about this situation for Derek Carr is he sucks playing in the cold. So home,
now he doesn't have to.
It's exactly. And then when he goes to North Carolina, when he goes to Georgia and Florida, that's 6 times in one season. All good weather for the most part.
Will he ever have an outside game? That's actually kind of crazy. There's like what 4 opportunities or 5 opportunities for it, maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah,
but he sucks when it's cold.
He actually. Oh no, he'll play in New England. I swear I think he only has 2 games outside this year.
That's insane. Like if you imagine putting Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes just completely indoors all the time, like that's not fair.
They like mostly play outside.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like it's Texans, that's inside, right?
Yeah,
we just said that. Vikings is inside. Colts is inside.
That's insane.
Rams are inside. Yeah, so the 2 he plays in New England and Green Bay. Those are the only 2 outside games he has,
and he's gonna lose both.
That's actually crazy.
I mean, that's the only cold weather games because Tampa is outside and
that's what I meant.
Cold weather. Yeah. That's insane.
Still, it's actually mostly indoor games, even if you not even aside from being cold.
Yeah, that's wild. But I guess that covers the NFC South.
Yep,
this is the Saints division to lose, and I think they won't do that.
Where is Jameis Winston nowadays?
The Saints.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he's the backup.
Yeah,
he's eating W's on the sideline.
Fucking guy. Go get me a lobster. Anyway.
What?
He stole lobsters. That was his whole thing in the beginning.
At Florida State?
Yeah. He went in, stole a lobster, and came out. But he didn't steal it. His friend said it was okay.
Yeah.
You guys are too young.
I do remember that because then he came out, like he got suspended for a game, and then he just like dressed and started warming up, and the coach was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, you were serious?"
he's an idiot.
Like back what you said before, the Saints would be playing either the Eagles or Cowboys. Like most, if everything like went as like normal.
Yeah, and I mean, the Cowboys are notorious chokers, so anything can happen. But I don't know. As of right now, on paper, they would not win a playoff game, but they'll get there.
Yeah, and it's good enough for some people.
Vikings Lions would be like a potential matchup.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So we got one more to go, NFC West. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you check out the rest of the videos where we covered the whole AFC and the rest of the NFC. Any last words?
Toodaloo.
Nice. Till next time.